Stow is the last remaining Great War aerodrome that's functioning in the world. It is the largest collection of Royal Flying Corps buildings left in the world, and it has a number of buildings on it that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. So it is unique in a real sense. On top of that, it's a conservation zone with 23 rare bird species. It's an accredited museum with 6 or 7, depending on how you look at it, award-winning exhibitions. It's got 2 hangars of aircraft that fly. It's also got a fantastic cafe that people come to just to come and use the cafe, because the Airman's Mess Cafe is in the original Airman's Mess from 1917. Wow. And it's also a Royal Award-winning volunteering centre. So, as well as being a renovation project for the buildings that are trying to fall down. So it's quite a lot going on, really.
Yeah, quite a lot. And you've got quite a busy summer ahead as well. So tell me a little bit about what people can see over the next few months if they come to visit you.
Right. Well, okay. Bear in mind, first things first, we're open Friday, Saturday and Sunday every week. So as an accredited museum and as a really popular place to be, you never know what you're going to see anyway, because our aircraft fly off and on all the time. So we're open Friday, Saturday and Sunday. On a number of weekends, we have either single day or whole weekend events. Looking at this summer, we've got the Family Nature Day on Sunday, 13th of July, which is all sorts of ways of getting involved with our conservation areas and chatting to our guides and going to areas you wouldn't normally get to that are really quiet and peaceful and beautiful.
Brilliant.
Then we've got 19th and 20th of July, we've got about 800 years of history being just forced into the site. So we go back as far with living history. We're going back as far as the 12th century, right the way up to World War II and all points in between. My personal favourite I'm looking forward to is we've got the 1860s crew of HMS Warrior from the Royal Navy coming.
Oh, wonderful. So it's reenactment stuff?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be guys from all sorts of periods, guys and girls from all sorts of periods doing all sorts of living history camps. There'll be people beating themselves up with weapons, and there'll be people letting off guns, and there'll be all sorts. There'll be a World War I trench above ground there, which is always popular. It's going to be great, and as well as being, dare I say it, a bit educational as well.
Now, in the past, when we've spoken about your air shows that you have down there. Have you got any of those going on this summer?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the Stow Air Show is on Saturday, the 23rd of August, and tickets are already, if you excuse the pun, flying out for that. And that one is going to be amazing. I'm not allowed to give the game away, but what I will say is not only have we got some aircraft flying that most people might recognise, historic ones from recent past, shall we say, but there is also, the ink is drying on us having a one-of-a-kind aircraft flying as well. Ooh. So there really is some amazing stuff. There's going to be one of the displays involves 9 biplanes at the same time.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
It's going to be absolutely amazing.
And then you usually do once or twice a year the giant radio-controlled plane displays.
Yeah. The large model air show flyers are coming down on Saturday, the 13th of September. That is going to be as epic as normal because, as you recall from previous conversations, until you see them, no one understands how big these things are.
They're the size of cars, aren't they, basically?
Absolutely crazy. And, we have everything. I mean, depending on who comes and how we do it, we sometimes we have jets. We have, these are proper flying jets. The only difference is you're flying it from the ground. Once they're in the sky, they look like the original. It really is breathtaking.
You can really alarm the locals with stuff like that. That's fantastic. Ian, if people want to find out more about Stow, please share us the details. Best thing you can do is look on the web, stowmaries.org.uk, click on the events. I always say the same thing. We're a charity, we're a museum, we're fighting for survival at all times. So therefore, if you go to stowmaries.org.uk, there's 2 buttons on the front of that website page. One says donate now, one says plan your visit. I don't care which one you click, but click on one of them. So stowmaries.org.uk, get on there, click on plan your visit or click on donate now, and we'll see you soon.